All right, everybody. This is HappieTeach. I'm here with another video. This one is to teach you how to do a mood board. So I am using my free Adobe Express account for this video, and I'm going to show you how to create a mood board. Now, one thing I like to use whenever I am stumped and I can't think of an idea, I'll use the National Day Calendar. And you can get here by going to nationaldaycalendar.com because I want to do a mood board, but then I was like, well, what do I do a mood board on? Well, so I went and I searched and I found that there is National Hawaii Day, which is July 5th. So I'm going to do a mood board for National Hawaii Day because you can do it based on pretty much anything. Okay. So, um, and just to let you know what a mood board is, let's say I'm doing a project for like a website or a poster. You create a mood board just to get an idea of how you feel, of what you want this board to portray. So, Hawaii, I want it to feel islandy. I wanted to feel oceany. I wanted to feel very colorful, the colors of Hawaii. You know, what type of fonts do I want to use? What type of colors do I want to use? What type of images do I want to use? What type of graphics do I want to use? What type of feel do I want to convey? Like, just it's everything that you want this project to be, to bring out the mood of this project. How you, because you could go and you can design blind, yes. However, when you design blind, sometimes you'll get stumped and not, and it's like, oh, or you might use a font that really just doesn't convey what you're trying to feel. So with the mood board, you'll want, it'll help you convey, what you're trying, especially if you're doing things like for branding. What type of feeling do I want? Like I say, it's for a bakery, you got all sorts of colors you can use. If you want to go traditional with the different tans, the browns, the pinks, the, other colors that you would think of for a bakery. What type of font do you want to use? Well, you don't want to use like just this hard, stoic, bold slab font, possibly, depending on the type of bakery it is. This is why it's so important to listen to like your client or to get like the actual story, what is their story behind the logo, or what is their story behind the company, and a lot of times that'll help you create like the logo or branding for that company and things like that. So, um, and again, you can do this inside of Adobe Express, the free version. So I definitely want to show you that. Now, in a past video, I pretty much showed you all of the settings, all of the interface. So in this video, I want to focus on actually creating a project for the mood board. So what we're going to do, now we can search, remember here's our search bar, and we can go up here to here is set it all, but we can specifically have it set for templates or what have you. But I like searching for everything, but I did want to show that again. So I'm just going to type mood board, also called a vision board. There's several names for it, but okay. So as you can see, here are some mood boards that show up. But what I want is this mood board, we said Hawaii. So I'm going to see if I add the word Hawaii, if I can actually get a mood board specifically for Hawaii. And check it out, you can. Oh my goodness. Like, you got to use a dog if you have a pet, right? So you can see how like you're getting ideas, or I'm getting ideas from this already. I got like a dog and a pet, and I love these colors. Look at the orange, the blues that are in that one, the reds that are in that one, and all the colors that are picked up in that beautiful background. Over here, the doggy on a surfboard with like the waves and clouds and the sky behind him. All of that is giving me so many good ideas. Then we have here where we have like the leaves and let's see, what else makes me happy? This paradise one almost looks like a movie poster. But that's pretty much how I would start. So what I'm gonna do is look for a style that I like, if I can find one that I like, and then go from there. But I kind of like this style right here because I feel like it's got the colors, it's got the images, it doesn't have the fonts and things like that, but I can add all that stuff. And I'm gonna completely modify this anyway, which is what I expect you guys to do because I want you to make it yours. Yes, we're using the templates, and the templates are gonna help us get started with ideas, or we're not just taking the template, we're actually going to create from the template. So as you can see, I clicked, and so now I'm looking at the template, a better view of it, a larger view to see if I really like that. This looks like it's inside of a grid, which is cool because we can just replace those images. I could favorite it if I wanted to see this template again. I'm gonna favorite just to show you, just heart it, and it's gonna show up in your favorites folder. And it's telling me that the size of this one is 1000 by 1500 pixels. I'm cool with that. I want to choose customize template, and then it's gonna show up. Okay, so here's my mood board. And like I said, it's sitting inside of a grid. I can see my layers over here. These are your layers. So if you don't see your layers, I'm going to close it. So if you want to close your layers, click on the X, and that closes it out. But you can easily get it back right here. This button right here with the up and down arrows, that is how you get your layers back. And just click on it, and you have your layers back. So I did want to show you that. This is, again, how you zoom. And this is how you can view all pages if you have multiple pages for your mood board, which you can. So I encourage that as well. So, all right. So what do I want to do first? I can add some text to this, and I can also, I can look at some of the preset text that's in here. If to picking out text is hard for you, or picking out fonts and things like that, there are so many tools that are in this program to help you with that. So let's say I like this one. And remember, this program is all about clicking. So if I click on that, look at that. I got some text sitting inside of my document, which is just crazy, right? So also, I did want to say there's so many templates available. Like I said, I'm choosing Hawaii, but you guys can choose whatever you want. There's like fashion and sports and, travel, design, painting, art. Like there's so many topics. All right, so what I can do is let's manipulate some images. Now, these images you see, but you can upload your personal images, as you saw in the last video, the one where we were doing the thumbnail. I uploaded my own images. But what's super cool is that Adobe stock is where these images inside of Express are being pulled from. And there are so many images that you guys have access to and get to play with. And I just think that that is so awesome. And you can use those images right here inside, as long as you're staying inside of Adobe Express. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is first name my project. So I'm gonna say Happy's Mood Board. Okay, I like making sure I name it. Definitely want to name the project. And then the next thing I'm gonna do, like I said, if I had multiple pages, I would put, so right here, page, I would type mood, no, Hawaii. Okay, because this is my Hawaii board. All right. And then so I have everything named and saved. I like that. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go ahead and click on this image. And so to click on it, let me go back out real quick. Remember, it's inside of a grid. So if I click on the whole thing, that's selecting all of these, selecting the grid. And you can see like the padding, the spacing, and you can make whatever changes you want to make. Right now it's at 0. Let's see how we're giving that padding on the outside edge if you wanted to. So like, I'm actually going to give it some padding. Let me see. Let's say I give it 15 because I just want some edge. And I'm going to change the background color so you can see that. And I'll make the background color maybe that pink. And I can change this if I want to. I just wanted to show you. Now, speaking of, let me see, I'm going to get to, well, speaking of color, since we're here, you saw that I grab the eyedropper. I can grab the eyedropper and I can select any color from anywhere on this photo. And it's gonna go and grab a pixel and it'll place it. So if I want to go with that color, I could change it, and I have the darker pink color as well, which is pretty cool. So that's how you select from the photo for your image. You can also, there are swatches that are here. You can choose from any of these swatches. You can also get more colors. You can go to custom, where you can actually create the color that you want by sliding these are your hues here, and these are your saturation here. So, and then this is your transparency if you wanted the color transparent. And then here you have hexadecimal, where you can put the index number of the color. So if you're dealing with a company, say like Home Depot, who has a specific orange, they might give you the hexadecimal, or they might give you the RGB color. Click RGB and you would have your RGB values. You can also copy these values. I like to do that, especially when I'm creating a mood board as well. But so you have options, and that's what I wanted to point out. So I'm going to go ahead and close the color. And I'm going to go ahead and start picking images so that I can actually see what type of color scheme I want, because I don't know what type of color scheme I want right now. So I'm going to click on this first image, and I'm clicking inside of the group. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace it. So I'm going to go up here to replace image. And you can also see there's an adjustment, and it tells you that light color is already on here. That's why when you see it's dark blue, that means something is on here. All right, so I'm gonna go to replace, and I'm gonna replace it with a photo, and I'm gonna choose Hawaii. And then I'm gonna look through and see if I see, I wanna match portrait to portrait since it's portrait, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, look at that, that's pretty. Oh, that is so pretty. I definitely want to replace that one with that one. I like that a lot. See, I love photos so much. Here's one. I don't want that one now. Let's see. Here's one. I don't know if I want that orange though. You know, I'm so picky. This one I like. Not that. Was it that one? Yeah, we'll do that one. It cut off my tree because it's not a portrait photo, but that's okay. Let me see if there's anything else. Nope. All right, and I can step into this photo by clicking again. And I want to get more of that tree, so I'm going to move. So all I did was click inside, and I'm holding shift so that it can, so that it stays, words are hard right now, but I'm holding shift so that I can constrain it. And there we go. Let's see. Okay, I think I like that. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and replace this photo by doing the same thing. I clicked once and I activated the cell outside. I'm gonna click twice and activate the photo within. And what I'm gonna do is hit on replace, go with photos, sticking with Hawaii. I'm hoping to find that photo I saw earlier. Oh, that's so pretty too though. And look, I can have the other tree. No, I'm gonna do this one. Because now I got the tree coming this way, and the tree coming that way. And I just think I like that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe over just a little bit. Okay. All right, so now for the big photo right here, again, clicking, activate the cell, and now I'm clicking inside to activate the photo within. And I'm gonna hit replace. I'm gonna go back to photos, select photos and Hawaii. So we'll see what do I want this big picture. I love this purple with the trees. This might be a tree theme because this right here, oh my goodness, it is about to be because I see the next photo I want to use. Okay, so I'm gonna do purple here, and then here, it should be like Hawaiian trees. All right, I'm gonna click on that photo. I'm gonna click replace, and I can even replace some with video. And maybe one of these I might do. But in any event, I did see the photo that I wanted to bring under, which was which one was it? Was it you? I don't know. Let me see. Photos are like my thing, so it's like I'm gonna do this one. I like surfboards. Okay. Push in there. Maybe move that over a little bit. I don't know if I like that one. I don't like the contrast, even though it's the orange. I don't think I'm a little picky, but that's okay though, because I'm gonna show you what I can do um, with that in a minute. So I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna hit photos and I'm gonna grab another, I like this one. Yeah, I think I like that one. Let me see though. Oh, I like this though. That's cute. Okay, let's see. Hmm. There's more of a balance with the orange. Got orange here, orange here, orange here. Okay. So I'm gonna click on this one and hit replace. This one I might do video just so that I can show you. I like how this one leads us into the waterfall. Let's see. Hmm. Maybe. And then when you do a video, you get a timeline. You also can add scenes of this is saying, so I'm gonna hit, well, I'll show you. So you can add scenes, you can trim your scenes, you can add audio, and you can share your video. Now you've been able to do that for a while. Like I said, it could be some on the free account. Um, but all right, so when I hit play, see how the trees are moving. So that's the video playing in that. So we get this timeline, which is nice, and we can do a lot of things with our timeline. So we got video timeline. Now what I want to do is I'll play with the text in a little bit, but we're going to change out some colors because all those images don't match with our theme right now. And then if we wanted to, let me add one more image just to, so I'm not gonna click the grid, I'm just gonna add an image. And what I need to do is go to media, because images, video, and audio are all under media. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I don't wanna search video, I'll search photo. And I'm gonna type Hawaii again. And I'm gonna grab just any photo, maybe this one. Okay. So what I wanna show you, the reason I grabbed this photo is because I wanna show you how to crop, okay? There's a lot of things that we can do, but I wanna show you how to crop real quick. So I'm gonna click on this crop. Remember, all you gotta do is click. And I'm going to choose any of these shapes. Let me see what shape I want. I can choose the heart if I want, or I can choose the half circle, an oval, a circle. I think I want the heart. So I'm gonna choose the heart, okay? And then all I gotta do is click here. And so now I have this heart, and I can have this heart like break the scene like right here if I wanted to. I am gonna make it a little bit smaller. I kind of want it to overlap a little bit like that. So now I have this heart, I have this scene, and that's how you crop. So you can crop, you can also step into the crop. So I'm gonna click, I click one time to activate the heart, I click again. If I click, oops, if I double click, then I can activate the photo inside the frame. And as you can see, this is the frame. I can take that photo. I can move the frame around so that I can get more of the boards in that photo. I can click it, and now I'll move the frame back where I need it to be. Okay, so if I wanted to add that heart, I can. I'll probably make it much smaller because now that I moved it, I don't really like the colors, but that's okay. We can, so many things we can do to fix this. It's unbelievable. All right, so that's pretty much how you add your images. We can resize it by clicking it and changing the size that you saw. Um, so that, so we went over how to search the image, um, how to crop the image and things like that. Now let's talk about color. All right, so what I want to do is we want to go ahead and I'm going to select the frame, and then I'm going to change the background color. So I'm going to click on that background color, and now we got more orange and things like that. So I'm going to find a color that works better. So I'm clicking that. That is the color right there. So I'm going to hit, okay, I like that. Now I want to change out these colors because these are going to represent the colors of um, that I get to use inside of my, these represent the colors that I get to use inside of my, throughout the whole design process. All right, so I definitely want this orange. I'm gonna go to this theme, and that's the button right here. And I have different color themes that I can cycle through. For instance, for this entire project, if I liked this one, notice all I have to do is click. Remember I told you you get this click. And I am cycling through these different colors. So if I like this color theme, that's good. Maybe I like this one, which is more classic, maybe here, maybe here. But I can just cycle through the different color themes. So notice they have names. So this is professional, this is pastel, this is color pop. So if I wanted like a color pop type of theme, I could cycle through the different color pop themes. I can, but that's how you can pick a theme if you don't feel like you're really good with colors and choosing colors, or you're like, oh, my colors are just so horrible. If you like a certain area, let's say I like the color pop, you can hit view all, and then you get all of the color themes that are within that particular um, topic of color, genre. Yeah. Okay. So enough of that. I actually like picking my own color, but I did want to show you that that does exist in here. And notice here's a feature that is premium. So anytime you see that crown, that's a premium feature. You can click on it, it'll show it to you for your brands and libraries, but it's a premium feature. All right, so that's how you can cycle through color scheme, themes. Um, if you wanted to resize it, that's a premium feature, but I did show a little bit of how to do it in the last video, but it's premium, so it's not really gonna let us do it, but it'll let us go through the motion, which is nice too. All right, so with the mood board, I'm gonna go ahead and select some colors that I want. So if I want, uh, if I want to go with that orange, I'm gonna click out here. I'm gonna go back to background color, choose the eyedropper, and then grab an orange from here. There we go. Or orange yellow, you know, same thing. All right, and then what I'm also gonna do is click here, click this one, and I'm gonna make it that color. So I'm gonna go here to fill because I wanna make sure that everything is cohesive. I'm gonna click on that color. I can also copy that color, so I can highlight the color, click on copy. And now it's copied to my clipboard. So if I wanted to use that color again, let's say I want to put an outline over the heart, I can go over here, select the heart, and then I can, with my effects, all right, I'm gonna hit effects, and then I meant a dual tone on the heart, sorry, wrong choice of words. And I can choose like one of these hearts. So let's say I choose this pink one, and I don't really want the pink heart there. I kind of want to use that orange. Right here is the slider. I can click that. And then where it is shadows, I can click in there. And then I can go down here to my hex number. I can paste that orange, hit tab, and now that heart is that orange. And so now I have this orange and white highlights. So the shadows, you always want to be darker than the highlights. If you go opposite, you're gonna get that, sometimes you'll get like this horrible effect. In this case, it's not so bad because these colors are, there's not a lot of contrast between the two colors. But if you had a darker color for the highlight, like let's say you went, you'll get that inverse film effect, you know, so, which isn't always horrible, but I just wanted to let you know that that's the effect that can happen. If I made this blue, you know, so you just want to play with your colors. I'm gonna go back to white because that's actually what I like. So I'm gonna move that back over. And I'm gonna be happy with that. But that's how you play with duotone. There's several other effects in there. I forget which picture. Let's say I wanted this one to have more of a purple tint. I can click on that. I can go up here to effects, and I can pick a color, purple, and now I have it as a purple color. And I can go a little further. I can click on the shadow. I can click on the eyedropper. I can go grab some of that purple. If I wanted something more purplier, I could do that, right? And then I could also do like purple and black. So let's say I make the shadow black, and then I make the highlight that purple. I can do that too and get like a darker color that kind of works well with that one over there. So you have a lot of options that you can do. I can go inside of here with this 400K. I want that to say Hawaii. And I want it to be, let's say that orange. Orange. Uh, oops, I forgot my other eye. That's crazy. Uh, There we go. And then if I wanted to, I could say Hawaii. Oh, you know what? I should have said Hawaiian. I'll just go ahead and change this one to add. So Hawaiian Adventures. And let me go ahead and change. Okay, so Hawaiian Adventures would be kind of, let's make these stars. Let's go ahead and change out these stars. Maybe make them a different color. Now, I'm not gonna spend the whole time creating. I just wanted to show you guys a few things you can do so that you can create your own. So I probably won't finish this one out in this video, but I did want to show you that that it is amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna go to fill. I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna grab some of that purple. So I got Hawaiian Adventures. And of course, that's hard to see. So I would play with that a bit more. But like I said, I'm not going to do the whole thing. I just want to show you guys how you can use the tools in here and create. So, and then you can also go in and once you're done, once you know your color scheme, you can click on that. Again, click on the fill. Again, click the eyedropper. Choose a color from something, maybe this adventure, you know, maybe select another color from somewhere else in your photo, just so that you can have a really nice color scheme. But that's what I want to show you about colors and themes. Let's see. I have my little list over here, so I want to make sure I don't go over. Okay, and then typography. If there was something that you wanted to switch, so let's say you didn't like this font for, I like the one for adventure. Let's say you didn't like that font for Hawaiian. You can select it. Over here, it's right now it's Lead Gothic. So if you wanted to go with something else, you could, let's say you wanted something like that, something more bold, you can select that font. You can also, you have, this is where you make the font larger or smaller. So I'm gonna go in and definitely make it a bit smaller. And then you can underline it. You can play with the alignment. You can also give bullets. That's where your bullets are. You can play with the text spacing in between the two lines of font. You can also make your font dynamic, which is gonna make it like if you have multiple lines, this is what this works well with. But if you hover over it, notice it's showing you what happens when you make the font dynamic. You can give it circular, you can have it go in a circle, you can have it arch up or a bow. So you have those options with fonts. You can also give your font an outline. So if you want a Hawaiian to have, let's say, I'm just going to click any purple. Let's say you wanted it to have an outline, you can. So you can, and then if you wanted to make that outline match this purple, you can by, of course, getting the eyedropper. And then you can make the outline thicker if you want. Let's say you're like, no, it needs to be thicker. You could definitely do that. You could play with the opacity. So you have those options. You also have text effects and things down here. Like you play with the shadow. If you wanted to give it a shadow, click on shadow and do strong. I just encourage you to play because there is a lot that you can do and you can play with. You can play with different shadows. You can play with a shape. You can put a shape behind it, and I'll let you play in that. You can also add animation, but that's up to you. This class, we're not going to really go over animation, but I do have other videos on my YouTube channel that you can look over, and you'll see how to do some of this stuff, some other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and make that white for the adventure. And I'm gonna go ahead and give adventure a stroke, an outline. Now I'm not a fan of over stroking stuff. I'm only giving the strokes. I want to show you guys the different things you can do. I'm gonna give the outline a little thickness. So now Hawaiian Adventures, looks a little bit better. Bring this down into the bottom. The Hawaiian Adventures. But let's just say that this is my mood board. Let's see. I can add some icons to this. So I can go up here to, again, to elements. And then let's say I wanted to add icon. I'm going to say Hawaiian. Oops. And then I'm going to, maybe I want to add some, maybe this little cup. I can add that. Maybe it'll be a part of the whole Hawaiian emblem. So maybe kind of want it to sit right on top of that. I want to make it purple. And then I think I'm going to incorporate it like somehow. Now I'm just using the arrows of my keyboard to kind of, you know, so let's say I wanted to add that. I would have to play with it because that's not working. Maybe like a lighter purple, maybe. Maybe that'll work out a little bit better. But in any event, it would take, you know, time to play with it. And then maybe for this heart, I'm thinking now I want to change the dual tone. This is what I do all day. All right, and then maybe I want to make it purple. And then maybe I want to make this one, click on that, let's make that purple. And then what if I made it that purple and orange? Yeah, down a little bit. So I would just play with it. I would actually probably I would probably duplicate this heart. But again, I don't want to do a full, I just want to show you guys how to actually do it. But I'm gonna make this, this heart behind it, I'm gonna make purple. And then I'm gonna push that heart behind it. So I'm gonna go here, push it behind it so it's like a shadow. All right, so maybe I want to do something like that. To push that heart up, you know, from the background a little bit. And that red, that is just not gonna work. You know, so I would grab some from maybe this sunset picture here. We grab something like that. I actually think I want something over here like that fire orange. You know, so maybe this is my color scheme. That green is throwing it off though. You know, you guys heard me say I wasn't gonna do a full thing. And then here I am. What am I doing? A full thing. I tell you, it's hard being me. Okay, so I'm gonna click here. And there, you know, so this might be my color scheme. I would definitely play with this color a lot more, but because it is just blazing. Let me see. I want it blazing. I kind of want something like something more real orangey. I don't know, but here I am doing what I said I'm gonna do. But anyway, so this would be a mood board that I would probably use, I'd probably go with, instead of that orange or instead of that blue, maybe like this light purple. I kind of like that light purple. I make it there. Um, but if you guys are at the point in the video where you're like, oh, okay, cool, I know how to do it, I think I'm good to go ahead and leave the video because you are good to go. I'm not gonna go over anything else different. Let me see. Definitely went over here. Yep, manipulated text. Okay. So yeah, so pretty much this is a mood board. So I got the fonts that I'd want to use, the different colors I want to use, the different images I want to use, the graphic I want to use. So I have pretty much all the things that I'd want to, use this, make with this mood board. And that's pretty much what I wanted to go over with you guys today. I just want to make sure I didn't forget anything. It's funny because I got my little list over here. Yeah, so what we did, this is like we remixed a mood board. So we took a mood board from that was already existing and we made it ours. And that's kind of like what I want you guys to do. But I'd like you guys to, like, if you want to move stuff around, like shake it up a little bit. So we got these circles right here. I don't really need the yellow, but the yellow is kind of like a nice little outline behind it. So I'm gonna put this here, put this here. So if you wanted to, because I want to see what you have, what you come up with, what you got. So I'm gonna delete this, 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 this. So maybe we put this purple here. Maybe we put this one here. I'm gonna try to strategically place them. Let's see how this goes. Maybe we put this one here, to make it ours, to make it different. I kind of want the circles to kind of break up the grid in a way. So I definitely want the circles to be on a grid. So maybe we take this one here. And this one here. I don't know. But I want you to make the mood boards yours. I want you to play with the style, find something that you really like, and create from that. But this is how you do the mood board. And like I said, this is all with the free account for Adobe Express. I do want to show you something fun though, real quick. So if you wanted to duplicate the page like we did on the other, you could duplicate it, right? And oh, okay. Yep, I forgot. I'm on the free account, so that is something that, but let's just see. Let's see. All right, so what you can do is you can translate. So let's say you wanted to do this in other languages, like you want to have your English version of Hawaiian Adventures, and you want to translate, you can click translate. And when you go over here, you can pick a different, so let's just say I wanted to do, let's do French. Okay. And you can do as many as you want. You can do French. Let's do, let's do, you guys see how many languages are here. Multiple languages. Let's do Italian. Okay. So French, Italian, and I'm going to hit duplicate and translate. And what's going to happen is it's going to go through and it's going to duplicate that. So it duplicated this one, this one, this one, and this one in Italian. I think it did twice. Yeah. Yeah, because it duplicated these 2 pages. I shouldn't have duplicated the pages. But anyway, so that is super cool. If you got too many pages, you want to delete one, you can just click delete. It deletes that one. I can hit delete. It'll delete that one. And I can hit delete and delete this one. And so what I am left with is 3 pages. Cool, right? Yep. And now I can go back here and I got this page, I got this page, I got this page, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, that's if you're curious about what does that do? That's what it does. All right, that's enough. I think this video is long enough. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you got something from it. I look forward to seeing the mood board that you guys create. So until next video, ta-ta for now. Ta-ta, ta-ta.